Please excuse Wednesday. She's allergic to color.
Oh, wow. What happens to you?
I break out into hives and then the flesh peels off my bones.
What was that?
A note only dogs can hear.
Wednesday stars Jenna Ortega in one of the most popular Netflix series on Netflix and maybe in general. A comedy, horror, and supernatural fiction. While attending Nevermore Academy, Wednesday Addams attempts to master her emerging psychic ability, thwart a killing spree, and solve the mystery that embroiled her parents 25 years ago.
Pugsley, you're soft and weak. You'll never survive without me. I give you 2 months, tops.
I'm gonna miss you too, sis.
Finally getting to watching the entirety of the Wednesday series, I wanted to give my opinion on the top 10 funniest scenes. This series has brought a whole new perspective on what it's like being Wednesday Addams, and I can honestly say Jenna Ortega has made a pretty good example on what it's like to really be Wednesday Addams.
Don't sulk. Now I'm going to have to find new evidence myself, since you're the one who lost our only lead.
I see you finally made a friend. Even if it is a plant.
I go for quality over quantity.
Starting off, I really think the top one would be putting the piranhas in the pool after Wednesday found out his brother was stuffed in a locker. Jenna Ortega spoke about the scene and how Tim Burton himself got his hands on Jenna's hair to get the scene perfect, grabbing the comb from the hairstylist and forming each strand to his liking, which is safe to say that he did. This first antic that Wednesday pulls sets up the theme for the rest of the season.
The only person who gets to torture my brother is me.
And before we get into the rest of this list, some trivia for you. What was the occupation the actor that played Thing have that helped him play the character? Leave your guesses in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
We talk about not making waves. She's a tsunami.
Just because I beat you at your own game? Let me save you the trouble. I'm not interested in joining.
You're seriously turning us down?
Can you believe it?
Throughout the series, it's interesting to see Wednesday interact with the rest of the characters, relating death to everything, not fitting in general, and having an interesting first experience with Thing.
Really trained olfactory sense wouldn't pick up on the faint whiff of neroli and bergamot in your favorite hand lotion.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page, linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow.
But Drip is for people who hate themselves and know their lives have no real purpose or meaning.
For the next funny moment would have to be her encounter with Tyler at the coffee shop. We get to know a little bit more about Wednesday and what she does and starts to develop trust with people that she meets. At the same time, she has some fun scaring him at the same time.
Holy crap! Do you make a habit of scaring the hell out of people?
It's more of a hobby.
You good and nevermore.
Another good moment was when Wednesday opened up to Thing in the last line of the scene. Wednesday kind of quietly threatens Thing and he just slowly moves away.
Oh, Thing, you poor, naive appendage. My parents aren't worried about me. They're evil puppeteers who want to pull my strings even from afar.
Wednesday has a way of using her words, and in this scene, she continuously makes funny remarks at the secret library group.
Untie her.
I freed myself 5 minutes ago. Do you want a matching black eye? It's amateurs like you who give kidnapping a bad name.
Initially, the film was actually planned to be a stop-motion animation, photographing and then physically manipulating the objects within frame. Tim Burton was invited to direct the film while the film was planned for stop-motion animation.
The second one a finger.
Wednesday, I don't really feel like...
The third one a gallbladder. And the bearded man from the meeting house. 2 toes. Do you understand what this means? His murders aren't mindless. He's collecting trophies like a seasoned serial killer.
But having it being live action, I think gives it a more realistic feel in terms of relating to Wednesday and certain things that happen during school. When first meeting Enid, it's really funny when Wednesday says she's allergic to color and just decides to put it in her own hands to take down half the colors from her side of the room, including the window.
When I look at you, the following emojis come to mind. Rope, shovel, hole.
Another funny moment from episode 4 when Wednesday snuck in the morgue and had to hide in those shelves in the wall, and Thing tries to get her, but she's like, give me 5 more minutes, as if she's getting more comfortable.
5 more minutes. I was just getting comfortable.
And the way she just insults people around her, looking at the camera and everything, makes it that much more interesting and the whole series entertaining.
It takes a special kind of stupid to devote an entire theme park to zealots responsible for mass genocide.
My dad owns Pilgrim World. Who you calling stupid?
If the buckled shoe fits.
Again, a lot of the best moments come from Enid and her perky attitude and her Wednesday's responses to them.
OMG, you look perfect! Only thing, where are your whiskers?
Ask again and you'll be down to 8 lives.
Joy Sunday, who plays Bianca in the series, also has many moments that are pretty funny as well. Her personality alone makes her a really interesting character. She is meant to be the bully of the school and does pretty well at holding that title.
Oh, you must be the psychopath they let in.
And you must be the self-appointed queen bee. Interesting thing about bees. Pull out their stingers and they drop dead.
The little battle between Wednesday and Thing was also pretty funny to watch.
Option 1. I lock you in here for the rest of the semester. And you go slowly insane trying to claw your way out, ruining your nails and your smooth, supple skin.
In an exclusive interview to Screen Rant, Ortega revealed that the actor and magician Victor Dobantu, who portrays the sentient hand in the series, came up with the idea of the Thing's mannerism while filming with the team.
I should have known you were behind this. What part of no party under the penalty of death do you not understand?
It was so funny because the Thing's language was just made up on the day. Every day we'd go up and go, ah, gesturing hand motions, saying that looks right. I feel like I kind of know what he's saying.
Are practically Eugene's children. That means do not eat them. Leave the bees alone.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, Thing was played by Victor Dobantu, a magician.
So we set out to find us an actor who could do the part. Somebody who had the right look to the hands, who had nimble fingers, was able to do all of these moves.
Lastly, we can't go without talking about the best moment in the whole series, Wednesday's dance at the Raven. It wasn't particularly a funny moment, however, the way she danced was pretty funny. Over the course of this series, it really brings to light trust in parents, believing in yourself, and we not only see Wednesday in a whole new light, but growing as a person as well without losing yourself. In this case, she is trying to figure out.
I can't believe I'm actually gonna miss your creepy, lifeless eyes waking me up every morning. It won't be the same without you.
The tone of the series gets more serious as the end of the series gets closer and closer. And with as much as she has said that she despises her parents, you can tell that she does have a lot of worry for her parents and will do anything to find out the truth.
You know that's where a lot of kids go to hook up, right? I mean, it could get on.
Ajax, I have spent all morning flirting and hinting and trying to act cute while brushing some roadkill just so you would ask me on a freaking date.
Most of these hilarious moments come from Enid, but there were a lot coming from the random statements that Wednesday makes a lot of the time.
I've always been open to constructive criticism.
An interesting fact about the Wednesday series is Jenna Ortega didn't blink throughout being on screen. She was actually instructed to not do so by Tim Burton himself. When they tried one take with her blinking and with Jenna not blinking, it made that much of a difference in her character.
I know you're usually a quad kind of girl, but I've been working on that all week.
Birthday, yes. Happy never.
Jenna Ortega said herself that she has a lot of relations to the character she plays.
A couple of the other cast members said that you are so similar to Wednesday. Do you agree with that?
To an extent, I think I actually remember, I think Percy told me one time on set, I think I said something off camera and he said, I think you're more Wednesday than Wednesday. And with that, I take great appreciation.
We are so used to seeing these characters in their setting of being at home or on their own adventures, but bringing these true to life and maybe somewhat odd characters and putting them in a normal setting like an academy, we get to relate to the Addams in a whole new way. So what do you guys think about all these moments, and what was your favorite moment from the series? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
So how's the little fella doing? Does he still have all his fingers?
Relax. I haven't snapped any of his digits. Yet.